Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. I have another Temu haul to share with you today. I hope you enjoy. Before we get into the haul, I just wanted to formally announce that I have decided that I am going to start another channel. So the other channel name is going to be Daisy Craft Co. If you enjoy crafts, whether you just like watching them or if you like doing them, please come over and join me on my new channel. I would love to have you subscribe over there too. So I will link to the page, the other channel, in my description box. And yeah, I hope to see you guys over there. Alright, we will go ahead with the Temu haul. As usual, everything will be linked down in my description box. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so the first items that I have are some texture rollers for using with polymer clay. I have quite a few of them, so we'll just kind of go through them quickly. The first one that I have is a faux leather texture roller. I paid $3.04 for this. It is currently $3.29. This is what it looks like. This is 3.15 inches in length. I will insert a little photo of what it looks like when you roll it out on clay, the kind of texture it gives, just because I know it's kind of hard to tell just looking at the roller. But I will put that in here. So yeah, it looks just kind of like leather or faux leather. And yeah, I think it'll look really nice. The next one that I got is a cable knit texture roller. This one will be a little easier to see the texture on the actual roller here. This one I paid $10.26 for. I did get a price adjustment. The current price for this one is $10.99. This also is just over 3 inches in length, 3.13 for this one. Again, I will just put a little photo in of what it looks like rolled onto the clay, just so that you have a better idea of what it looks like. The next texture rollers that I got was a set of 3, and they are a sandpaper texture, so there are different levels of coarseness, I guess you would say. I got this set of 3 for $2.29. Currently they're $7.34. These ones are a little bit bigger than the previous ones I've shown. These ones are just under 4 inches in length. Again, I will insert a photo to show what the texture looks like when it is pressed on clay, but there are a lot of people who will actually just use actual sandpaper to get a sandpaper texture on their clay, and I may do that at some point, but when I could get the set of 3 for such a good price, I figured it was probably going to be cheaper for me just to do this than to go out and buy some different grits of sandpaper. So that is why I went with it. Maybe down the line I'll decide I want to just get a bunch of sandpaper. The next one I got is called a Boho leaves texture roller, and this is this one. So this was $2.78 when I purchased it. It is currently sold out. Again, I will put a little photo in. This one is 3.15 inches in length, and yeah, I just thought this one was really pretty. So I'm excited to have this one for making some earrings, kind of a boho look, I guess. So yeah. This next one I got was just called a leaves texture roller. I paid $8.29 for this one. I did get a price adjustment. This one is also sold out right now. And this one is, again, bigger than some of the other ones. This one is 4.7 inches in length, so it is a good bit bigger. I will say, I haven't tried any of these texture rollers out yet. I will, again, put the photo in of what this is supposed to look like, but I will say that this one, compared to some of the other ones, it doesn't seem like the texture is quite as pronounced. So I'm definitely interested to see how this one goes. It might not really give much of an impression on the clay once I roll it, but you know, we'll give it a try. Hopefully it does, because I think it is a really nice pattern on it. So we will see. Alright, and the next one is also called a leaves texture roller. This one I paid $3.69 for. I did get some price adjustments. This is what this one looks like. Currently it is $4.11, and again, this one is 3.15 inches, and there will be a photo to show you the texture. I know, why do I keep saying it? It's the same thing over and over, but yeah, so I also really like this one. This one definitely has more variation in the surface, so I think this one will definitely give a nice texture to the clay. The next one I got is a palm leaf texture roller. This one I paid $3.04 for. This is it here. It is currently $4.43, and again, this is 3.15, and the photo will come up. This one has a pretty good variation in the depth on it, so I do think this one would also give a nice texture. This one, these are all 3D printed, these texture rollers. This one seems to have a lot of little fibers coming off of it, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I haven't noticed that on any of the other ones, so I really am not sure what it all is, if I'll be able to get it all off, because I certainly don't want to be rolling it onto some clay and end up having all the little fibers coming off and being stuck in the clay. So I'll have to maybe try this one out on some scrap clay first and see if it's going to be a problem. Alright, and the last texture roller that I got is a Seashell texture roller. This is it here. I paid $3.65 for this. It is currently $5.88. Again, this is 3.15 inches. I'll put the photo in to let you see it, and yeah, really like this one. I think this one will be super cute. Nice summery type earring, some sort of, I don't know, a shell or something, and just put this pattern on it. I just think it'll be really pretty. The next item that I got was a set of plastic food storage containers. I paid $5.90 for these, and currently it is $8.99 for a 4-piece set. On the same listing, you can just buy a 2-piece set. Currently that is $5.60. When you order the 2-piece set, it is just random which 2 colors you end up getting. So this 4-piece set comes with the green one, which is kind of shaped for if you have avocado. These are just, this one slides to open, and then it has the kind of cellophane part on there that will stretch, so that if you have your piece of avocado and you put it in, you can just slide it in there and it will stretch over top of the avocado. Then you've got a little round one. This one they show using with lemons. These circle ones you twist to open, so just twist it, put your lemon or whatever in here, and then just twist it to close it again. And again, it's got that cellophane which will stretch over it. And then we have these 2 here. So these are both the same size. In the listing it showed this one for onion and this one for tomato. I guess just 'cause they're going by colors too. But yeah, so these are just, you know, a little bit bigger size. And then the yellow one here, it is about 5 inches in width. And yeah, again, twists open and then twists to close. So I've never tried any of these types of containers before, so hopefully it works well. They seem like, you know, they do close well enough. Like, I don't think they're gonna pop open or anything like that. So yeah, I'm excited to have them. The next item that I got is a tote bag. They call it a luxury tote bag. I got this as a free gift with purchase. Currently to buy it, it is $19.19. They have it in 3 different colors. The black color I got, a beige or creamy kind of color, and then a pale pink color. So this is 19.2 inches long, 11.4 inches tall, and 9.5 inches depth or width. And this is a nice bag. I am, you know, they called it a luxury bag, so yeah, I am very happy with it. It has kind of a quilted look to it, so it's not like, doesn't feel super quilted, but it's just kind of that stitching on it to make it look like it's quilted. So it has the main compartment at the top here. It does have a double zipper. And then you've got a nice big size bag in there. It does have a zippered pocket on the side here. It also does come with a shoulder strap, which I'm very happy with, because the last bag that I got off of Temu, one that was labeled Kipling, which I think was not actually a Kipling, it didn't come with a shoulder strap, which I thought was a little odd. This also on the back here, it has the little sleeve part that you can slide over the handle of a suitcase if you're using it for traveling. it has a zippered pocket on that part as well. This is just a very short pocket. It's only like this deep. And then down at the bottom part here, there is also another zippered section. They said in the listing it's kind of like a compartment for keeping your wet stuff away from your dry stuff. So I know my aunt is very, very particular about when she's traveling that she does not like any laundry that needs to be washed to be in contact with her clean laundry. So a bag like this would be ideal for her because she could stick the stuff that needs to be laundered in the bottom and keep her clean stuff up top, or vice versa. But anyway, it would give her a way to keep things separate. So yeah, I think you could probably also fit some shoes in the bottom part there. It's not super, super deep, but I'm sure you could fit, you know, some shoes in there. And that certainly wouldn't fit boots, but yeah. So super happy with that. I think the quality of it is really, really nice. And yeah, definitely worth 20 bucks, I think. The next item that I got was a little thermal printer. I was so excited to get this. I don't know about you. I know my older daughter is the same way as me, but I get quite excited over stationery type stuff. Like I don't know. I just love that type of stuff. So anyway, this little thermal printer, I have to hold it up here, but I got it plugged in and everything. So this is it here. I got this for $41.42. It was sale price for $61.42, and then I had a $20 off if you were spending $60 coupon. So great deal for it. Right now, if you want to buy this one, it is $69.19 for the pink color I got, or you can get the white color for the same price. And then they also have it in a green color, a black with gray, a black with white, or a purple color, and those ones are currently $87. This is 8.1 inches in width, 3.6 inches tall, and 3 inches deep. And yeah, I am super, super happy with this. This will print labels from 1 inch in diameter or width up to shipping, like a 4x6 shipping label. So super happy with that. It did come with a power cord that plugs in, like it has a regular plug on it. Then it also has a connector cable for connecting to your computer. And yeah, super, super happy with it. Turn it off there. So when you get it, sorry, I should go over what came in the box. So it did come with some 4x6 shipping labels. There's 20 in here to get you started. It did also come with this little adapter cord for if you were wanting to use this with a Mac computer. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure how that is supposed to work. I guess the one part has a USB end, so you would just plug the USB end into this, and then the USB-C into the MacBook. Then it came with a quick start guide. It did have say in the instructions about downloading an app or program. So I did download it on my iPad. I wasn't able to get that one to recognize the printer, so I'm not sure. I didn't have it plugged into the iPad, and maybe that's what I need to do, is just use this adapter and have it plugged in. I thought maybe it would work over Bluetooth, but I'm thinking probably not. So I did plug it in and connected it to my computer, so I was able to play around with it a little bit. The program that you are supposed to print your stickers from is a pretty simple program. It really doesn't have a lot in it. You can import pictures into it. So like for instance, I designed a little logo for my new craft channel, and I printed out a little sticker. So there's it there. So it's like a picture of a daisy in the background, and then it says Daisy Craft Co. across the center, and then where every craft blooms. I know that's kind of corny, but you know. So yeah, I am super happy with that. I also like the idea of having it for shipping labels when, you know, if I'm returning stuff to Temu, it's a nice, easy, quick way for me to be able to print out a shipping label. And then also if I get really good at making earrings and people want to buy them, then I would need shipping labels in order to be able to ship packages out if people purchase them. So yeah, I am super, super happy with it and got such a good deal on it. The $69 on it right now is a great price. Like I said, most of the colors on the listing are at $87, but there's lots of other listings on there that they're around about $100. So even at $69, I think it's a good deal. If you happen to have one of the coupons like what I had, and you can get it for 20 bucks off of that, even better. But yeah, I'm super excited to have it. And to go along with my new little thermal printer, I did get a label holder in a pink color to match. I paid $9.15 for this. Currently it is $9.53. It did come unassembled, so it came in 5 pieces. So there was the base, each of these sides, this end piece, and then this little piece here for putting your labels on, like a roll of labels. So that just lifts off, put it through your roll of labels, and then they are just sitting there. And then also with the shipping labels of 4x6, it is sized so that you can have them sitting down at the bottom part here. So yeah, I was super happy to have that, and especially with it matching the color. I'm so easily pleased with things like that. Anyway, so it is 7.9 inches long, 5.9 inches in height, and 5.3 inches wide. And on the listing I purchased it from, this pink color was the only color it was available in, but there are other listings out there. I know I've seen a black one, I've seen a white one. I'm not sure if there's other colors, but I imagine there probably are a few other colors on there on Temu as well. So yeah. So I knew there were some shipping labels that came with the thermal printer, but I did want to get some extras, so I bought this package here, or I got it for free. It is currently $16.78 for this package. You get 300 shipping labels. They are 4x6 size. The sealed listing, you could also buy a quantity of 150. Those are $7.65. And it says that they are perforated for easy tearing them apart, and it says they're commercial grade. Not exactly sure what that means. Maybe just you know, maybe a better quality than some others, but yeah, so hopefully these will last me a while. So of course, as well as the functional shipping labels, I did want to get some other more fun labels. So I got this roll of pink metallic stickers. These I got for 50 cents after a coupon and some price adjustments. Currently to purchase them, it is $4.36. They had them in the pink color I got, or a purple color, and they had them in the circle shape like what I got. This is actually a circle, the sticker. And so they had circle ones, or they had rectangle shaped ones. So the circles are 2 inches by 2 inches, or 50 millimeters diameter, and then the rectangular ones are 40 millimeters by 30 millimeters. Now with the circle ones, you're getting 140 stickers in the roll. The rectangular ones being a bit smaller, you actually get 240 in the roll. So I wanted the round, so you know, but probably the rectangular ones are the better deal because you're getting more stickers. The next item I got is an acrylic cosmetic organizer. This is it here. I paid $5.28 for this. Right now it is $5.89. It's 7.8 inches long. It is 4.7 inches wide and 3.15 inches tall. It has 40 slots in here that are, they're 1-inch squares. This as I said, they called it a cosmetic organizer. It's meant for holding lipsticks and stuff. The reason I ordered it was I was thinking potentially for alcohol inks, because they do fit in here very nicely. The next item I've got is also a storage for alcohol ink. I'm just not sure which one I prefer. I think I'm leaning towards this, but I'll let you see the other one. Maybe you guys will give me some thoughts on which one you think is the better option. But yeah, nice acrylic, good quality. Alright, so this is the other storage container I got. This one was called a food coloring bottle storage. I got this as a free gift. To buy it right now, it is $8.87. It's 6.5 inches by 6 inches by 2.7, and it is got a little plastic latch here, and then it opens up, and on the inside here it has a little foam insert. There are little circles already cut out, so you just pull them out, and again you can fit the alcohol ink, I was saying resin, the alcohol ink bottles in there. So this will hold 30 bottles. The acrylic organizer will hold 40. Currently I got 26 alcohol inks before. I have a set of 12 that I'm going to be showing next. So the acrylic organizer obviously will fit all of them, whereas this would not fit all of the ones that I have. This is also kind of, it's not bad, but it does feel a little bit cheap. I don't know. I don't know what I think will be better. I kind of like the idea of having them sitting out, but I could easily just grab this and stick this away in a cupboard if I wanted it to look tidier. I don't know. If this was bigger, I probably would stick with this, but with it being not big enough for all of the alcohol inks I currently have, I'm kind of leaning towards the other. What do you guys think? What would be better? What would you pick if it was you? So next I have the set of alcohol inks. I paid $13.24 for these. I did get a really nice price adjustment of $5.07. This set has been discontinued. This is the box it came in. As you can see, it's a little worse for wear for getting to me. Maybe that's why it's discontinued. Maybe it was just their last one, and who knows. So they are metallic alcohol inks, so they actually separate so quickly. So as you can see, this one, like, it's completely separated out. So it's just the alcohol up the top and then like the pigment down at the bottom. So you do have to make sure you give them a good shake before using. So like I said, metallic, you get 12 different colors. They are 10 ml bottles. And weirdly though, like I said, these ones are discontinued, but when I searched alcohol ink, because when these ones were discontinued, I thought, let me see if there's another seller. So I did just search alcohol inks, and no other alcohol inks were coming up at all on Temu. And the ones that I have from before, the set of 26, those were also from Temu. Those are nowhere to be found on Temu right now either, as far as I could see. So I thought that was a little odd, but anyway, I think these will be really pretty. I like the idea of the metallic, and we've got some of the colors in here. We've got ruby red. Well, actually, the ruby red is stone red on the bottle. Then there's red wine, brown, bronze, silver, dark gray, coffee, deep gold, red gold, gold, green gold, and golden. So yeah, a nice variety there. So I think that's going to be fun. The next item that I got is a V-neck sports bra. I got this for $3.82. The current price is $4.90. And this is it here. This was available in sizes small through extra, extra large, so it's just on the regular sizes, not the plus sizes. And they had 5 different colors. The black I got, a color that they call wheat, which is basically like a nude sort of color, a sky blue, a deep purple, and a bright pink. It's 95% nylon, 5% elastane. It is, like, the material does feel soft. It's kind of like a textured part here. It does have removable padding, which is nice. So it just has the little opening there that you can pull that out, and it does have adjustable straps, which is important. Yeah, I am super happy with the quality of this for the price. Like, that's crazy to me that you can get it for, like, I got it for under $4. So I have tried it on. I wouldn't say it would be super supportive. Definitely would not be for somebody who needs a lot of support. But yeah, I'm super happy with this, and I haven't worn it yet. I did try it on and it felt comfortable. My only concern is the band width. I feel like it might be a little small. I do have some extenders that I could add in, so it won't be a problem. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna go back and get some more colors of this, because yeah, for the price, yeah, I like it. Definitely would recommend. Not for anybody that needs a lot of support, but definitely for people who are smaller size chest and just don't need a lot of support. I think this is a really, really nice bra. The next item that I got was a semi-sheer open cardigan. This is it here. As you can see, it is very, very sheer. I paid $14.37 for this. I did get multiple price adjustments. Right now to buy it is $13.47. It's available in plus sizes 1XL through 5XL. I got the 3XL size, and it is available in a few different colors. They have the black I got, white, a sky blue, a violet, a pale pink, and then a tangerine color. It is 100% polyester. I did try it on, so you will see the clip from that. I am happy with how it fits. I really did want something super, super light. I'm just not a huge fan of showing my upper arms. So, you know, it's been so hot this summer that, you know, like, it's nice if you can put on a tank top. But I'm not comfortable going out in a tank top. So I wanted something super light like this that I could throw over top of a tank top. It gives me the coverage on my upper arms that I am more comfortable with, but it's not going to make me hot. So yeah, I am super happy with this. Probably should have gotten a lighter color, but yeah, definitely think it is a nice cardigan and worth the price. The next item that I got is just a lightweight cardigan. This is it here. This I paid $11.32 for. It is currently $15.09. This was available in Asian plus sizes. So I'm not totally sure what all sizes it was available in. Currently on the listing, they show a Asian 2XL, a 4XL, a 6XL, and a 7XL. So because it is the Asian plus sizes, I ordered the 7XL, which is supposed to be the equivalent of a size 22 in the US. This comes in 4 colors. There's white that I got, black, a pink color, and a sky blue. It's 100% viscose. It is a 3/4 sleeve, so it has a pretty big cuff part to it, and then it is kind of a v-neck, and then the buttons down the front here. So you will see it on me in the try-on clip. This is clearly not a US 22 size, because yeah, I'm more in a 18 or 20 these days, and this is really small. It was really tight on my arms. I don't know what Asian plus size I would need to actually have something fit me. But yeah, it's just crazy to me that this is supposed to be a size 22 US and it's as small as it is. So many of the stuff that I see on Temu that I think is cute, and it says it's plus, but then when you click on it and it says it's Asian plus sizes, there's so much stuff that I think is super cute, but they just don't have wide ranges of sizes. The sizes are not really accurate to what their size chart says. This is the second time I've bought something that was Asian plus sizing, and the last was like a 2-piece sort of lounge set or pajama set, and I gave that to my younger daughter because it fit her. Certainly wasn't going to fit me. So yeah, I guess I should just give up on the trying to get anything of the Asian sizing, because yeah, it just doesn't fit, and I'll just have to be sad that they're cute little things that they have in the Asian sizes aren't going to be for me. Alright, so our last item for today is a geometric patterned cardigan. This is it here. This was $26.42. Sorry, I just noticed something hanging from it there, right in the armpit. This was $26.42 when I purchased it. It is currently sold out. I don't remember all the sizes it was available in. Definitely going by the reviews that were on it, there was people who had a 1XL, a 2XL. This is a 4XL. I'm not sure if there was smaller or bigger than this. With it being sold out, I just can't check right now. It's 100% polyester. It is nice. You'll see it on me on the try-on clip. I do think it looks nice on. The only issue I have with it is it's thicker than I was expecting. I didn't think that in the photos it looked like a super thick sweater. And yeah, it's definitely thicker than I was expecting it to be. I tend to like to layer. You know, like one minute I'll be feeling cold, the next minute I'll be feeling too hot. So I like to layer. I like to have, you know, like a t-shirt on or a tank top and then like a shirt over and then a cardigan. You know, I just like to have layers so that I can adjust what I'm wearing. This sweater I think is going to be too hot for me. As much as I like how it looks, it is really nice material. I think the quality of it seems really good. Haven't noticed any issues with it. Other than, like I said, I just noticed this part was kind of hanging out at the one armpit here, but that's an easy fix. Yeah, it is a nice sweater. I would recommend it. I think for the price, it's really, really good. I just think it's going to be too hot for me, so I'm probably going to have to return it. Style-wise, it is long sleeves, has a cuff at the end of the sleeve. It is just an open front. There are no buttons on it. And yeah, definitely a nice, I imagine it'll be back in stock at some point. But yeah, super, super nice quality. Great for the price. Just going to be too hot for me, I think. Alright, so that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It may be a couple of weeks before I have another Temu haul that I post, because I am going to be working on some craft videos for my other channel, which I will remind you is called Daisy Craft Co. So again, I will link to that channel in my description box to make it easy if anybody is interested and wants to go over and support me over there too, because that would be wonderful. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the haul today and enjoy the rest of your day and have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye!